guys, we're gonna play some BTD battles today. I'll show you a few different things on how to win. You've been looking at my record like, who's this noob here? Is he gonna show us how to play? But actually, it's one of those things. It takes some time to do some random towers here. It's a pretty good, solid set. Obviously, you got your tack shooter and all that good stuff. Now, there's a common, strategy is to build your tack shooter down at the bottom there. Here we go, Renzo. Let's see what you got, Renzo. Res for Enzo. Don't know what that means. Let's see. All right. Here we go. He's just killing himself. So this can be over very easily. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Well, it's okay. This one's gonna take the easy win. This does happen sometimes. Guess someone just killed themselves. But yeah, okay, yeah, we won. Okay. Well, that was a really good example. That's alright. Okay, let's try another one here. Right. So the last one the guy just must have been away from keyboard, so we're gonna try a different one here. And let's see what we got going on. Okay, got a Spooner. Fantastic name. Okay. Alright, let's just keep that same setup here and see what we can do about it. Alright. Now of course with this, you want to make sure that if you're a new player, I would say you always want to cover your bases, obviously. Your camo detection. You want to have your lead popping power. And I'll kind of show you as I go through here. Let's go close here. Always go closer in your cannons, guys. There's no point. It shouldn't be that close. You don't want to miss a cannon. Okay, so send out some reds right away. Obviously, you want to equal off the bat. It's the best way to do it. It's really the only way to do it, I would say. Yeah, he went a ninja start. Not the best way to go. You can leak a lot of balloons. You got to get them up to 3-2 ninja to really keep safe, and even then, like I said, he's got a camo popping power. They're good versus what's it called? Camo balloons. But as you see, he's gonna leak a lot. Now I'm leaking a little bit here, not a huge deal. Just trying to keep the pressure on him. I will actually upgrade mine here. A few lives isn't a big deal when you're leaking as much as. Okay, he got his wizard up, so he's not leaking anymore. Okay, so here we go. Keep going. Alright, so right now our weakness would be pinks. So if he's smart, he would send pinks out. In order to avoid pinks, you want to go with the ninja there. That's fine. Let's see if he. And he is. Okay, there's the pinks. Okay, so obviously a base ninja isn't actually going to do the trick. You need to upgrade him just a smidge. So here we go. They're coming through. A Spooner. Boom. Good to go. I'll keep you going. The next possible rush you're going to see is you got to remember on level 8. You can send yellow regrows. A good player will yellow regrow you to death if they know what they're doing. Besides that, you can send some regrow whites and regrow blacks. Excuse me, blacks out there. But generally, regrow yellows is what you're gonna see. If you go too explosion heavy, then they'll do blacks. But right now, just keep ecoing, try to get that to 500. He's wasting his money on the pinks actually, because what you don't want to do pinks like that. You don't want to eco on pinks is what I'm trying to say. Unless you're taking lives with pinks, it doesn't make any sense to be ecoing with it. That's why the cannon's on first, close, because it'll hit the pinks every time. Okay, so each one you want to move up until you get to the grouped pinks. Those are the ones you want to eco with. Now at round 6 here, we're pretty safe for the round 7-8 rush. He is too. Once you get that 3-2 cannon. Or I should say, 3-0 cannon. I got it right now. You're pretty safe for a while when it comes to that, and then here comes the blacks. So he's trying to point our weaknesses out, which isn't too bad. I mean, he's not really gonna do too much damage here. Maybe lose a few lives if some leak on by, which looks like they are. We go get that double shot. We should be good to go now. Perfect. Okay, so round 7. Now, with his camo, if you can tell, he actually does have pretty good camo detection. You always want to be looking out for camo detection when you get around to round 12, because you could throw camo leads at him, and that's something to protect with, is the mage that he has over there. With me, obviously, I brought the mortar, so that's going to come in handy later. And here comes the, he's sending out group spaced whites. This isn't the best thing to do if you're trying to eco. I'm trying to get my eco up a little bit more, then I'm going to get my mortar up once we hit round 10, because we got to start prepping for the camo lead rush that he's probably thinking he's going to get me with. So every noob will die to that. So let's get this here. We want to leave it there, get some burning stuff. Good deal. Okay. Now let's round 11. That round 10 is pretty short, so you want to make sure. Now with the with the mortar, it's not the most foolproof. Camo detection is pretty good, but the thing about the mortar is actually you can leak through with camo pinks. Pinks can get by, doesn't shoot fast enough to detect those. So I want to say if he's smart, but it could be something he could possibly get into. Next thing you want to do is watch out for the. Let's see. Might have lost him. Let's see here. Another thing he can do actually is a regrow rainbow rush. That's going to be a really popular rush. There you go, the regrow rainbow. And we should be fine here. He thinks he GG'd it a little too early, and it shouldn't be a problem. There we go. So be careful to GG it early, because you generally will not have that issue. So it's just going to tell him a little bit there. So generally that is one to take people out though. That regrow rainbow can be very dangerous, so you got to watch out for that. So the Ring of Fire is a very good regrow rainbow killer, so do keep out for that. Now the next rush you're going to look out is for that BFB. So we did bring some cannons today. Now actually what's kind of funny is I can kill him the same way he just did. So I think we'll go for that. Yeah, he doesn't look like he can defend it, so we're good. There we go. And we should be good. Regrow Rainbow Rush. Perfect. So, like I said, get your Regrow Rainbow popping power and then counter rush. It's the way to go. Come on!